Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? How we looking? How we looking? Oh, we are looking good. That was quick. Alright, welcome in everybody. We are finally back with Wizard101. It has been quite some time. It's been a good few months, I think, since we've been able to hop online with our friend Sabrina Eldritchscythe. We are going to be continuing her Death School solo run journey. I originally, for those of you who were not previously aware, I had paused her run at one point because I had not gotten that far in Wallaroo yet with my little brother. So, and I didn't want to spoil anything for myself ahead of playing it with him. So, here we are back to try and finish that run. We're not going to finish it today, but we're going to be playing it on Wednesdays for the next few weeks because Mass Effect is already on Monday, and originally it was Magic Monday, so my brother had the idea for Wizard Wednesday, so that's why we are here. My weekly off day will be shifting to Friday until further notice. So it's a slight temporary schedule change, but I figured it was worth letting everybody know. So I have not yet gotten her into position yet. I was working on figuring out where she is in the Wallaroo quest line. So we're gonna head there now. Normally I would have her in position already, but I was kind of fumbling around this morning. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do it on stream because then it gives people more time to come in. As an update though, we are on the quest named the Outback Steps Inn. This is quest number 12. This is going to be an instance. And this is out of a total of 83 quests in Wallaroo, so it's slightly shorter than some of the others, but they've all kind of been within the 80-90 range-ish lately. So, we got a decent bit in. We got through the first part, but I stopped before we could get too far. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves positioned at the Lost King's Mine in Kingsland. That is our next quest that we have to do. Secret rope to Kingsland. Hehe. Yeah, Wallaroo is very unique. There's some new stuff we're gonna be looking at. There's a particular series of boss fights that I'm not looking forward to doing. They sucked when I did them with my fire wizard, and that's because that's my main. And you'd think it'd be easy with my main, but it's not. Like, Sabrina is probably gonna have a much easier time with them. So, alright, let's go. We are diving in. Hey, yo, Haz, you came early. Dang, you're quick. Just got my new glasses. It's weird having them again. And I think I look weird in them, but it could be because I haven't had them in 8 months. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I've had glasses my whole life, so it's not weird to me.
You're about to get more trouble than you bargained for.
With Dreamwater, the crocodile hunter will conceive plans you can't possibly foil!
Watch out, punk! Underestimating me is a tragic mistake.
Alright, and I actually gotta figure out what my deck was. Just skim it over real fast. It's nice not having everything look like it's 720p though. Yeah. Alright, well we are gonna dive right in to combat. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we have played with her. It's gonna be an interesting journey. Bringing her run back to life. But now, because my brother and I have completed Wallaroo, I can do any other runs willy-nilly. I don't have to worry about waiting for progression, unless there's a new world that comes out. If that's the case, and Wizard101 comes out with a new world, we will bring Sabrina's run back, and of course play through it. So, I think I need to narrow down my deck size a little bit, like at least my baseline deck. I feel like my baseline deck is kind of large, but I thought I had a, like a setup for it, but... Maybe because it's been changing so much. Yeah, I'll set one up once, I'll narrow it down a bit. Yeah, I definitely need to whittle down my deck size a little bit. Because I don't quite have Shadow yet, and I am more than ready to shoot. So after this fight, I'll quick take a look and see what I can whittle down for general use. And then maybe have a boss-specific loadout. Because obviously I'm going to need a lot more... Even for bosses, I might be able to whittle it down because I've got reshuffle, but I'll figure it out. It's been a minute. I gotta figure it out. The fisheye effect, saving egg glasses in a while. Fisheye effect? What do you mean? There we go. Yeah, Scarecrow must be further down. Basically, where it sometimes looks weird because of my eyes adjusting to the glasses. Oh.
You think you can stop us? You think we've crossed the... line?
You think we've crossed some made-up line between right and wrong? Fool! There's only inspiration and ambition for those bold enough to claim it.
Yeah, like the crocodile hunter. No one, not even you and your friend, can stop him!
Let's keep going. That dream water they stole must be close.
Wait, I actually should leave it in there. Yeah, take a couple cards out. Yay, Wizard101. Yeah, it's been a while, Firehawk. It's been a hot minute since we have been able to play with Sabrina. Because I didn't want to spoil Wallaroo for myself when I was playing with my brother. Before I could play with my brother, so that's why I paused Sabrina's run. So that I could still get to experience it with him for the first time. So that's why we were delayed in getting back to Sabrina's run.
We shall emerge victorious. The story of our feats shall be passed on to the generations. That on this day...
No time for a big soliloquy. Get 'em!
Alright. And we're playing by the same rules that we have for the entire time that we have been doing Sabrina's run. If I actually do that storm run, we are going to be adjusting some of the rules a little bit. A little. Not going to make any huge adjustments. Most of the rules are going to be the same. I haven't yet decided on exactly on how the rules are going to change. Well, I bet you I probably could knock him out right now if I used Cthulhu, but... But yeah, TLDR rules refresher for everybody here. This is a solo run. I'm gonna be doing my best to do it actually solo. There have been a couple of instances where we have had to call for backup in the event of extreme, you know, bosses and stuff. You know, extreme bosses, extreme fights that I absolutely cannot solo, even after trying.
Let us depart! Our failure offends my very soul.
Yeah, what's it? There we go. An itch under my headset. The treasure card rule doesn't really apply anymore. That's only for like the early game, but there was a rule against excessive use of cards that power up accuracy, armor, pierce, or damage. And I cannot use treasure cards that are excessively high for level and location. But that rule doesn't really apply anymore because we've got everything. So we have not gotten Sabrina's Wallaroo spell yet, though, so we are going to go and get that pretty soon here, I think. I forget exactly when, but we are going to get it.
What a bunch of amateurs.
Probably
Let's find the
this
croc hunter.
stream we'll be able to get it, and I'll be able to show it off. I have not seen it, so I don't know what the animation is. Oh, he's myth and life. I have to swap my deck to my traps.
Crocodile Hunter, I knew we were destined to meet once more.
Dundara, our long-standing rivalry will come to an end here and now.
Though I can't say it hasn't been entertaining, mate.
With Dreamwater, my brilliant schemes are even more brilliant. Who knew that was even possible? You don't stand a chance.
Alright, we are hitting the ground running.
You're caught in the jaws of the croc, mate.
Oh yeah, this guy cheats. Oh, and also I cannot look up the cheats. That was another rule that we had. I have to do the first attempt blind. Although, because I just played through Wallaroo, I kinda know what the cheats are. Especially for the really recent stuff that we're gonna get to later, probably next week. Or the week after. So I probably will recognize a lot of the stuff because I practically just did it, so...
Let the show begin.
Oh, is he anti-traps? No, he's not. Oh shit, that's not a good sign either. Okay, alright, I may have to adjust. I didn't think it was that severe, but... It says he minor cheats, I don't get that.
That's right, showed you.
It didn't do anything, though. What just happened? What just happened? This doesn't make any sense, chat. This makes no sense at all. No sense whatsoever. I guess we'll see what happens. I should have just taken a bunch of damage there, but I didn't. But yeah, for the storm run, I'm anticipating we're probably gonna have me allowed to look at cheats, because Storm, for those of you who are not familiar with the Wizard101 universe, is the glass cannon. And that's a pretty easy concept for... Nope. And that's a pretty easy concept for most gamers to understand, the glass cannon. TLDR, for those of you who are not familiar with that term, basically it means high damage, low health, or low defensive, in some manner. And that's basically what Storm is. They have the lowest health of any school, even with gear, but they deal the highest damage per shot when they do hit. That's the Novice spell, I think for Myth. I think that's Myth. Yeah, I want to be able to take out his buddy too, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot probably a little bit earlier than I would like. But I would like to live as well, so... Yeah, thankfully I've got multiple hits.
You're caught in the jaws of the croc, mate.
No, it's just like a random little cheat. Yeah, it's just a random little cheat. But yeah, guys, I would not rely on any future Wizard101 runs anytime soon, because it's going to take a lot of crap. Even if it's, especially if it's a storm run, because I'm going to need at least 3 pets, probably 4, I actually thought, ever since I wrote my community post. It's not just going to be a matter of having a triple-double with an accuracy jewel and a few gear sets. No, it's not going to be that simple. I'm going to need at least 4 pets, probably. I mentioned 3 in the community post, but then I realized I'm going to need 4, probably. One of them is going to be a triple-double. One of them is going to be straight damage. Like, absolute nuke. Because some bosses you do need, like, a nuke. And then I want to take advantage of that with Storm. One of them is going to be healing. You know, in case of certain sheets that require, or battles that are a bit of a marathon. I can have a healing pet with healing characteristics. There are 4 of them that are possible on your pets. And then one of them for straight accuracy, especially at the beginning, because Storm also has the lowest accuracy of any school. So that's another thing to consider.
You're caught in the jaws of the croc, mate.
Yeah, so there's a lot of factors when planning my next run, especially if it is Storm. And if I am going to do Storm, I want to have it here kind of like how Sabrina had it, so I'm going to try and set it up like I did for her, and how I did it for her. But extend that up through the level 56 Winter Tusk gear, because I cannot farm for the Malistaire gear until that wizard reaches level 100, because you only get your own school's drops. So... Oh, am I missing stuff? Am I missing cards? I'm gonna have to look. But yeah, so that's kind of the plot synopsis of why a Storm run is gonna be a lengthy preparatory process, if I ever do it. I'm kind of working on a triple-double pet right now. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time and a lot of snacks to get this pulled off. Oh yeah, I should probably switch to balance pips, because I'm gonna need a reshuffle, probably. Okay. Actually, not. If he doesn't heal, then yeah, I could probably knock him out with Gravestorm. Actually. Because I've got Virulence on. Yeah, I probably could. Yeah, I removed Gravestorm from my primary deck because I want to whittle down the size for non-myth fights. Cool. Nice.
This isn't the end, Andara. Make no mistake. We'll meet again.
Oh, so that's what it was. I didn't have the extra feints in my deck. I'm gonna adjust that slightly. Yes, there's 1 copy. Because I have the one from my pet, but it's like I felt like if I had an extra feint, I probably could have knocked him out in 1 shot, but... you know, there's always those adjustments. Speaking of, let me... Oh, I gotta put this in my shared bank. I picked that up somewhere.
Now this dream water is in good hands. Hey, Wizard, here. Have some as a souvenir of the time you saved Wallaroo. Let's go back to camp.
We're a long way from saving Wallaroo, buddy. You have no idea what's going on here. You got no idea, my friend. Oh, and there is one side questing boss. We're probably not going to get to him today. But there is a side questing boss that I told myself, even though it's a side quest, I have to do it on stream because it is really funny. And bears an extremely strong, purposeful resemblance to a nostalgic video game character. So we will be playing it on stream once we get to that point. Let me actually check the quest line. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be way too long. It could be another couple weeks before we reach that area, depending on how quickly we get through things. Especially because there are a lot of cheats throughout Wallaroo. I think proportionally, this world may have the most cheaters.
Wait, what? Oh no, they're here! How can they be here? The true raiders! The barbarians at the gates of Hope Springs! The Emu Riders!
Crikey! We gotta get out of here!
Tell Guru to send help!
Yep, and now we gotta deal with these little egos. Oh, I need this. Yeah, this is Dreamstone. This is what you use to craft the Wallaroo gear, so pick that up as much as possible. Emu Raiders. Yes. Emu Riders. Shiki. Hey, welcome in, by the way. Yo! Bug. Welcome in, Shiki. How you doing?
Ah, you've returned with the dream... What? Emu Riders? In Kingsland? That's not supposed to happen. They ran where? Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That path leads to the Outback. The real Outback. Dundara doesn't stand a chance out there.
No, he seemed quite daring to me.
Yeah. Dundara's previously stated prowess may have been exaggerated. But you're the genuine article. Can you save my business partners?
Business partners? But there was a rivalry and... Wizard, let me see that dream water. This is fake. What scheme are you running?
Oh. Best let Dundara explain. Bye.
Yeah, she didn't want anything to do with this.
Very well. Let us venture to this real Outback, Wizard.
The real Outback. It's just... Yeah, dream water is some mysteriously magical substance. We'll get to what it actually does. You guys will get to see it as we go about this part of the run. Alright. We have progressed to the Outback, our next area. We're kind of going to be bouncing a little bit. I forget exactly when we get our spell. I think, hopefully we'll get it this stream, the Wallaroo specific, because I have not seen it for Goth.
So this is the true Wallaroo. Each new region is drier than the last. Drier than I remember. The youthful koalas on emus are new as well. Indeed, I thought emus were extinct. Perhaps one of these young rascals will know where to find our previous guides.
1, 2, we're coming for you.
You may need to persuade them aggressively.
Oh, is this it?
Wizard, I've been experimenting with Novus's soil.
Oh, this could be it.
Use it to create new spells. Come see me when you have a chance.
Ooh, this could be it, guys. I think that's our cue. Let's head to him. Exhale. Yes, chat, I pick up basically everything because I don't know what I'm gonna need for crafting, so I just pick up it all. I pick it all up. I don't care how useless it is. Plus, it can actually be helpful for transmuting. So, that's why I pick everything up. Doing okay, the swelling and pain's gone down a bit. Got a bit of a headache, but I'm surviving. How are you? I'm just chilling.
The properties of Novus are remarkable. You've seen this already with spells that blend the
doing
laws
good.
of magic.
Hanging out, doing
That
wizardry.
energy is radiating outward.
Yes.
I think I can harness it to make a spell of my own, based on the legends
Oh yeah,
and
Wallaroo
peoples
magic.
of Wallaroo. If you can help me gather the ingredients.
Yes.
The Wobbegong sharks of Wallaroo are terrifying creatures.
Ooh.
Even as their habitat vanished, they did not die. I could send you to collect teeth or something from the sharks in the aptly named Wobbegong territory, but more important is their impact. Long ago, King Ruffles, the second of Marleybone, visited Wallaroo, fancying himself an outdoorsman. He was promptly eaten. His bones were never recovered, though many sought them out. The region where he was lost was called Kingsland.
Well, I was
That is
just
where
there.
you must venture first. Find the royal bones of a Wobbegong victim. My friend Cleo can help you with that. She'll await you in Hope Springs.
Okay.
From there, you must cement his spirit to the mortal plane using a combination of ice and that which ended him.
Okay.
A shark named Chillface in Celestia might help.
Ooh. Ooh, Celestia. It's been a while since we've been there with Sabrina. Yeah, we might be heading in for some good stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's make sure we've got our... Wallaroo magic is just blank. It's just blank, there's nothing. There's nothing there. Yeah, we are... I think we're getting our Wallaroo spell. The only thing I really know about, the death spell is its name, Wobbegong Frenzy, I think. So, I don't know what it does. It is mildly upsetting, though, the Wallaroo spells as a whole, because they take a secondary pip, like a secondary school pip, kind of like how the Novus spells do, but they'll just do straight damage. They're not even specific to the school in question. Like, it's just, well, obviously it is, but they don't have any secondary effects.
Yacinda's friend. Has he finally decided to come back and fight the townies? Disappointing, but still anything for the man who slayed the didgeridoo dragon. You want to find King Ruffles? Sure thing. Meet me in Kingsland.
No, I'm not going through that dungeon if I don't have to. I'm just gonna take the rope. Hey, Cleo.
Okie doke, mate. If you want to find Ruffles' bones, there's only one bloke to talk to. The old dog himself. Which means a seance. I will be acting as medium. We just need some soil stained with his
Crazy magic
life
here,
force.
people.
Basically, grab some dirt from over there and throw it in the fire. And then I can channel the spirits of those who fell in this land.
Alright, here we go. It's kind of like the playing Town of Salem, it feels like, right now. Because as the medium, if you're dead, you can seance with somebody.
Here we go. I summon the spirits of the fallen. Use me as your vessel. Give voice to your loss.
Hello? Hi! Do you want to be friends? Oh, you're looking for Ruffles. Yeah, sure. Yeah, hang on. I'll go find him.
Woof. Okay, wrong ghost. There's a lot of fallen out here.
Yeah, what do you want? I'm resting in peace over here. Bones of a king? Oh, for the love of Pete, you want Ruffles. 1 second.
I say, am I a koala? I don't know that I care for this. Who are you? What do you want? My bones? I'm rather attached to them at present. Eaten by a shark. Balderdash. I am King Ruffles II. I hunt the mighty pheasants, I'll have you know. Although, I am feeling rather immaterial.
I'll move my webcam over so that I realize that my webcam being in the middle kind of blocks some of the text. That's alright, we haven't seen that much important yet.
Besting a shark near that distant corner there. I suppose if I fell, that's where it would be.
Achoo! Okay, go dig up those bones.
The meme quality is off the charts. Yeah. Yeah, I have my camera moved to the middle because, for Titanfall, the lower left corner has to be clear. It cannot be blocked for submitted runs. But I do have a secondary over on the left for other purposes.
Dash it all, seems I am dead. Be a good child and leave most of me buried, would you? My skull should suit whatever grim purpose you require.
It better be sufficient, because I don't want to piss off a ghost. I don't really want that, even as a necromancer. Even though I can channel the dead. I don't want to deal with that. There's nothing like an angry ghost.
You just found the legendary Lost King of Kingsland, mate. What next? Xander is sending you to meet old Chillface. A right brigand he is. Master of icecrafts, though. He can freeze that
so I
skull
think
and create
death is a mix
powerful
of
relic.
death and ice. Okay.
He operates out of a cave in the Crustacean Empire in Celestia.
It sure has been a while since we've been to Celestia, guys, but we are headed right there. This is gonna be fun. I love how they blend all the worlds together for spell side questing. It actually is fun. I do like that they did that. I think that was a very nice touch that they've done. It is cool. Maybe at the end of Sabrina's run we'll have a little fun. I've got an idea for something, you know, after we finish the final boss of Wallaroo. Chillface. Okay, I want him. World building lore! Yeah. Yeah, the fact that we're back here in Celestia, which for perspective, for those of you unfamiliar with Wizard101, this is World 6. Wallaroo is World 17. We are 11 worlds in the past right now. Comparatively to where Sabrina currently is. Hi!
Welcome to the Chillface Chill Place for all your cryogenic ice sculpture, refrigeration, air conditioning, and ice spell needs. Say, ain't you the wizard what drove off them shadow weavers?
Yes.
What can I do you for? Yeah, I can freeze that skull. Just come into my workshop. Sorry, kid, but there's a Marlebonian lord with a bounty on you bigger than his ego.
The bounty on
now
me?
Now stay still so I can freeze you for transport.
Oh, he's a storm ice blend. Well, he's not... Oh, that's actually a problem. I gotta go to my other deck. Because he's storm. Yeah, I gotta go to my other deck. I just realized I don't have any reshuffles in my main deck of cards. Because what good is a side quest for a spell unlike beating somebody's ass? This is having to beat somebody up. And of course we got the epic Celestia battle music. The main Celestia theme for combat is honestly probably one of my favorites out of this entire game. Because it partially sounds underwater, actually. That's what I like about it. He's not even that tough. I thought he'd been tougher than this. Ew, that could actually hurt. Oh, it's just frostbite. It's like nothing. Honestly, this might even be enough. to knock him out if I use Gravestorm. Honestly, that might be enough. Especially because both of those are feints. I'll try it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's got a lot less health than I would have expected. I thought he would have been like a full-blown boss, but he's not. He's got the health of a minion, basically, at this level of the game. Yeah, he's out. Bye-bye.
Well, so much for that plan. Look, ain't no need to turn me in anywhere. How about I just freeze that skull like you wanted? And done. One frozen skull. Now, what say we part ways and forget this ever happened?
No, I feel like you had a bounty on my head, buddy, because you're the one who decided to attack me. Real quick, actually, I might head back to the apartment and just drop off this other deck of cards. Yeah, I picked it up in Novus. I'm gonna give it to my balance wizard for when she gets to level 160, if she ever gets to level 160. But because she's kind of a tertiary. She's more of like my gardening support wizard. She doesn't really have a whole lot of purpose. Although eventually she might be useful for farming certain stuff, but yeah, put that in the shared bank because I want to give it to my other wizard. Alright, back out we go.
Ah, you have the frozen skull of the king felled by Wobbegong sharks. With this relic, I can craft a shark spell that tinges death magic with cold ice.
Yo!
Return to your adventures now. I must continue my studies.
Alright, well, let's see what this does. We'll go ahead and deploy it in the next combat and see what it does. Yeah, and the damage is low. Like, all of the Wallaroo spells, like, the damage is way lower than you would expect for a spell being given for the final world. For those of you who didn't catch it, it's 405, which is lower than my rank 7. It's even lower than my first Shadow spell, like... So the utility for this might be limited, but... it would be good for like a quick strike, so I may keep it in my deck as a secondary or a tertiary attack or something like that. But so it's not like the spell is useless, unlike Snack Attack from Caramel. But my brother and I actually carry our Wallaroo spells all the time because they are a quick hit. You can hit on turn 1 with it because if you have the 5 pips set up, you can hit turn 1 if you so choose. As long as you have the school pip in question. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to ice, so then I can do that. Some of them are walking in opposite directions. Interesting. Yeah, let's see it. Although, I don't think I'm gonna be hitting turn 1, though. I guess I could for the sake of seeing what the damage output is, but... Let's go for it and just see what happens. Rip. Yeah, that's the only real rip, Shiki, and like I said, the fact that they only deal straight damage, they're not even, like... specialized to their school, like the death spell isn't a life steal. The fire spell doesn't do DOT. For instance, traits common to those schools. Okay, the shark guy. Oh. Ooh, this is a spooky looking one. It is spooky. They are all AoE spells, though. Let's actually not a bad hit for a straight up. That's actually not a bad straight up hit. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that could definitely have some utility. That could have some good utility. North of the Godfather, that's a lot of damage. Especially Shiki, considering that it's a straight hit without any prep whatsoever. That is actually a considerable amount of damage. That could potentially be lethal at the start of a fight. However, obviously it will get better if you have prep on it. If you need to finish somebody off though, like they've got a couple thousand HP left or something, or somebody lives by a smidge, or you need to clear like weaknesses, shields, that could be a really good use for this. You can see it. Yeah. So it's not inherently bad to have a spell that doesn't have absurd damage. They often still have some degree of utility, so I'll probably hold on to it. I may not keep it in the deck all the time, but on cheating bosses I may hold it. Because I might need to hit more frequently on them, and that's going to be a good way to do it. To get a quick hit off. That's a cool animation, though. I do like it. That's a very cool animation. If you guys are interested, I'll actually put it in chat. I'll put it into a poll, and I'll poll chat. Let me see. How do I start a poll? Start a poll. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start a poll. I'll pull chat. If you guys are interested, I'll show you the Fire School Wallaroo spell on my main. But I'm not going to bug you guys with it if you're not up for it. So I'll run a poll. Oh, Ratspin. This is one of the good Spellment ones. Yeah, so I'll let you guys decide if you want to see it. Yeah, the animation is pretty cool because it's a squirrel throwing an acorn. Yeah, I would not be able to show you guys the rest of the Wallaroo spells because I don't have them. I would have to refer you to, like, videos online for the others. Yeah, that spell definitely has some good utility with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Well, I'm gonna hold it, I should say. Let's see if I can get just the life ones, because the iced ones are gonna be resistant to the damage output, I think. Well, it's death damage, never mind, so it's not really a problem. But they could have shields, and that's annoying, so... Oh, one of them is ice. Alright, well I got... Plus, universal resistance has started by this point. Oh, shit. I did not want to do that right off the bat, so it's... Whoops! And that one doesn't even have epic on it, so... Whoops! That is a whoops. It's okay, though. Yeah, the Fire Wallaroo spell is kind of cute. I like that one. It's kind of silly, but yeah. So maybe at the end of the stream we'll go and do my Fire Wizard. I'll show it. That's actually not bad damage even without epic, given Sabrina's internal boost. actually maybe while we're in between tasks, we might, oh, excuse me. Let's actually take a look at the quest line. Okay, I think I found a good stopping point, or like a temporary stopping point, so then I can show you guys my main Wizard's Wallaroo spell. We're gonna have a minor cheat solo, and if that's the fight I'm thinking it is, then we'll have a good stopping point there to temporarily divert for a couple minutes to go do my Fire School Wallaroo. I think you guys will like it too. I love it. I think it's adorable. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for the quest named I Dream of Nini. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that one. I'll let the poll run until about that point. But it seems like you guys generally have an interest in it, so...
3-4 is knocking at the door.
Yeah. I can just teleport back to the camp.
That did not sound helpful. It seems we'll have to track Mr. Dundara ourselves. Fortunately, a path should present itself.
You would think.
Crocs haven't been common in Wallaroo since the Roos ejected them in the Great Punch-Out.
The Great
Meaning
Punch-Out?
Croc track should be distinct. Explore the Outback, Wizard. Find Mr. Dundara's footprints and follow them.
They were heading that way, right? Oh! Okay. They're just trying to find the trail again. Okay, now it's clear. I lost track of him for a minute. They're kind of hard to distinguish in the red sand because they also look reddish orange sand because they have the same color. There he is. Hi.
Ugh, don't eat me. I'm a scaly and would get stuck in your teeth. Ugh, oh, it's you, my faithful companion. Your old mate Dundara seems to be in a bit of a pickle. Pinned down by goannas. If you could rout the bogans, I could sneak right past.
Yeah, it should only take 2 and then go for a good hit. Honestly, I could probably get away with 1. But you can't rely on crits, and the crit system is bonkers, and I don't like it. So it's not a straight, like, crit or no crit, double damage, or nothing anymore. It's really bizarre. not a fan, but whatever. I didn't design this game and I didn't change it. I was not the one responsible. Oh. Like a Scald, like a balanced version of Scald. This is a little bit weird. Never really seen that, but... yeah, crit block. Yeah, he didn't even die with 2. See, Chad, that just goes to show you cannot rely on crits. You have to... Alright, let's just flip them. Then I gotta do another one. Okay, I gotta do it again. 3. My brother and I have talked about, like, if you could allow more enemies than 2, if you're a solo player, like, to get some of these 3 enemy fights done quicker. Like, you would have to allow it, though, before the enemy could join your combat session, but... we've discussed that, like, that would be something nice for solo players and solo fights. Like, to get everybody into combat at once, so then you can just knock it out in one shot. That would be ideal, but... Yeah, it was so weird to my brother and I that we were seeing rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 spells even in the final world. It's like, this doesn't make any sense. They should be using higher level spells than that, but... like, what the heck? Cool. Yeah. Alright.
That's showing 'em, mate.
Eh.
Whew, thanks a bunch. Normally, of course, I could have handled them myself. I'm still a bit woozy from that last row with my old foe.
Who's that?
No, it looked like you were fleeing in terror. I was laying
I just whooped them.
a clever
Who are
trap
you talking about, dude?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, crikey. Not these guys again. Flee! Flee in terror!
1, 2. No escape for you.
Alright, this is Ride or Cry. I'm gonna keep an eye on the quest line. A little more closely than normal.
One, 2. The water don't belong to you.
Water? You mean the dream water? I didn't I didn't take any. That stuff wasn't even real.
3, 4, you lie no more.
They're just singing. Oh, that's actually crazy. 20%. Sir Gaslight. Yeah. Go for a quick hit. Oof. Now, what also doesn't make sense is they cast shields of the same school as themselves, probably because players are trying to pierce through the armor at this point. Well, thankfully this is death damage, so that doesn't apply.
Five, 6, 7, 8. You have just sealed your fate.
Well done, Faithful. Yeah, forget it. Jig's up, I guess. Yeah, sorry, mate. I didn't mean any harm. Just come on, I'll explain.
I don't believe you. So what was the point of killing those goannas? Anything?
So this may surprise you, but I am not, in fact, the Outback's greatest explorer. No, it's true. I'm just, I guess, a performer. My real name's Paul. I just put on a show. Tourists come for the walkabout. I give them a little adventure, a taste of the dream water, and they go home all the happier. Nobody walks across the whole Outback anymore. Come on, look at it. Did I say the water I gave you was fake? So as you can see, the purple pond, once the purple lake, has kind of dried up. I blame the heat. Nothing some food coloring can't fix, right? Right. Anyway, hate to ask, but you seem capable. I need you to rescue Steve. You know, the croc hunter. He's my business partner, yeah? I'll head to your camp in a bit. Maybe you and your old Drommel pal can find Steve?
Paul! What?
So, Crocodile Dundara was just a showman, peddling fake dream water. Too bad. I guess we'll have to manage the walkabout on our own. I'm not surprised few do them anymore. Normally, one must take several drinks of dream water along the way to bolster their minds. It is that bolstering that keeps them sane in the dreaming source. With the scattered lakes depleted, that task would prove difficult. Worry not, my friend. There is still much dreaming to be found deep in the wilds, beyond the Great Barrier.
We have Paul and
Sybil's
Steve,
branch
nice.
will shield us.
Yep.
For now, we'd best focus on our missing croc hunter. I know a ritual of locating, but I will need some of his possessions. The emu riders may have them. I will also need water from the local pumps. Though dream water would be more potent, regular water should suffice.
Oh, I have to do the emu riders first. Sometimes you can do the things in any order, but... Give me a minute. Yeah, I don't have enough damage with Bubba Gong Frenzy. right now, yeah. No, he's gonna have an absorb against Wobbegong. Yeah, this probably won't even kill him. Oh, I still got him. Very cool. That's the normal one. And a little pet. Let's go for it. Crit block. Yeah, and Wobbegong Frenzy may actually prove useful as a quick follow-up spell with minimal prep requirements. Just to make sure. Okay, so crit block. Got all this stuff.
2, 3, no escape for thee.
Excellent. Water binds all things, wizard. It is the engine of life, the origin point of sentience, in a way. So,
Yeah.
let me just douse these belongings. And there! Then it's just a simple incantation. Locus pocus! Drink some of the water, wizard. There you go. And now you should intuitively know where to find the Croc Hunter. Almost as though an arrow were pointing your way.
Because of the quest helper. Yeah. Okay, so this is the... Yeah, so this one is... Yeah, I don't know what that one is still there, but... yeah, the Great Emu Warriors. So once we get done with this one, we will go ahead and do my main wizards. Oops.
This then. A strange face. Another towny tourist come for the eternal send-eye.
Eyes like a wizard to me. From the place what has the tree.
Lots of places got trees. We got trees. You brain drained?
No, I heard it. Wizard City is its name.
That's the most brain-drained name ever. We'll lucky trap this one. They'll tell us.
I mean, that is where I came from, though. That is Sabrina's origin story. That is where Sabrina's journey began, was in Wizard City, but... Yeah, I'll go ahead and end the poll because after this instance, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, once we get set up at the next area, we'll go ahead and do it. Would have been to cast my stun block. Too late for that now, but that's generally a good idea against Storm, Ice, and Myth because they have the highest stunning power. That's just unfortunate. Ow. Yeah. That's just annoying, but...
Wizard Cityers know how to fight.
Yeah, we
there
do.
Ain't no wizards.
There is a Wizard City. Follow them.
You're all wazzers now, wizard. We're birded up for bear. Prezzies from the Arcane Toad. Weapons to trample stomp all war.
Can't think it ever happened. Yeah.
Sure, some are too old big for IDs, but 8, 9, some fit just fine.
Yeah, that's the strength of being a necromancer, Shiki, is you can just totally ignore sometimes. We will not have that luxury if I ever do that storm run, though. Which is why I will need a pet that has all healing characteristics on it as a backup. For certain long fights. They quit playing for the added level 80. Yeah, now the maximum level Shiki has doubled. Has more than doubled. since that time. It is now 170. That is the new level cap. This is a game without friends to play it with. Yeah, the intensity really starts to ramp up after Celestia because that's when the cheating and the crits really start to play a heavier role in combat. Because Celestia, the crits start, but they're not that impactful yet. It's really starting in Zafaria, Avalon, Azteca, like, and you get more of the last name report. And that's when you start getting, like, your card power-ups for damage. And then you can start getting Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap, starting in Azteca. And then your school personal auras, like, there's the layers of complexity add up very quickly. Yeah, it adds up very fast. Aw, you asshole. Good thing I have a spirit. Although I meant to cast, Scarecrow. We'll see what this does. Ouch. That's a good hit. Yeah, and then the enemies having outgoing damage boost, outgoing Pierce starting in Polaris, outgoing damage starting in Mirage, universal resistance starting in Novus. Like, there are so many things that are added. Yeah, it's kind of wild how much has been added to this game over time. Yeah, plays Nova. Yeah. Yeah, I've wanted to do duo runs. I have one running with Squall, but not very consistent as far as availability. And even when we have planned runs, like if it's on a working day, I've ended up missing streams. You know, not to harp on the guy, but it's like when we plan it out, it's like even if we plan it well in advance, it's like I end up waiting a while and it's just like he doesn't show up. And it gives me the same thing every time, like the alarm didn't go off, and I'm like, okay, that's been the reason every time. So, you should mean I've been there. Yeah, so I do have an Ice Wizard currently running, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that wizard because you only have so many spaces on your account. I may end up checking for any inventory and deleting it. Check for anything important because I think I have a duo mount because I started it with Landlord before I banned him for behavior challenges. I don't know if you were around for that fiasco, Shiki. But I know you were there back in December when it started, but I don't know how much you've been looking at it since then, but it did escalate, sadly, and there was no end to it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna ban him because I'm not gonna deal with it, and I'm not gonna let him poison the community. Is there towards the middle? Yeah. Did you get back into it? We can figure something out. Communicate and chat it out. Right. And by no means do I expect perfection. I don't. I just expect something. I have reasonable.
Save his ass, oh Lord Very Tall!
Like, I don't have that high of expectations when it comes to co-op or collabs with other people, because I love doing that. I do have to set a limit at some point, though.
Help! Help! This mad koala is mad! Mad, I tell you!
You're not a new. News are soft and complainy.
You mean you don't mean know if I'm busy or something? I'll tell you.
You're
Right.
the wizard.
And that's all I would ask. Is if you are busy, just tell me.
Arcane Toad said you were a giant that strode the spiral. But I this. Now I too am giant. Yes, I am! You're making walkabouts all the way to the dream stuff and want to get by
And that's the
me?
only thing I would ask. That's why I
What
call
a
it
puny
communication.
plan.
Right, exactly. And if you're not
But
going to be
Lord
there or there's going to be
Veritol
problems.
is generous.
So
just walk away, and I will spare your life. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the kicking. I await your answer. Waiting boars! Kicking!
Alright. And this guy cheats. I may or may not know what goes on here because of how recently I played this out. I'll have to see if I know it.
Power Pips! What a puny clown.
Oh, Power Pips. Oh. What? Lame! Oh, he burned all my shit. Simple philosophy. Be upfront with me, I'll be upfront with you. Shiki, you said it perfectly. I could not have said that any better. And that's the philosophy that I have when it comes to...
Power Pips! What a puny clown.
I could not have said that any better. When it comes to collaborative content, that's the philosophy that I take, is be upfront with me if you're going to be busy. I get that emergencies might happen, and I get that if you're not able to be immediately upfront with me. But at least communicate with me afterwards and tell me what happened. You don't have to be that specific. Like, if it was a family emergency, just say it was a family emergency. I don't need the details. Ooh, minus 100% power pip chance. That could be catastrophic. This thing's gonna take for almost 2 years now. Yeah. Right, exactly, Shiki. Like, we do off-stream gaming, like, we talk about Slay the Spire and the pain that is climbing the ascensions, like, it's... So can I still get power pips from the Archmastery concept, or am I totally screwed? Because if I'm totally screwed, I might be in trouble. And I may have to switch to balance pips so that I can make sure I can reshuffle. Even though I do have pip conversion, I don't know if that's affected by this negative 100% power pip.
Power Pips! What a puny clown.
You don't know the true pain till you start trying to climb the tower with ascensions. Yeah. Yeah, and he keeps recasting it whenever it's changed. Control. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't really gonna be hard necessarily, just annoying. This feels like one of those fights that's gonna be more annoying than anything. Yeah, I'll probably try to get his minions knocked out first. Okay, so I can still get power pips thanks to Arch Mastery. That's good. Yeah, I've got 2 45s. I'll go for Dark Pact, Death Spear, and then try to shoot if I have the pips for it. Otherwise, I'll keep looking for my prep cards. Especially with that, I definitely need my spear. What's this one? Oh, this is a totally different spell I have never seen. I don't even know what this is. This must be a spellment. That must be a spellment, because I don't know it. I have never seen that spell before. I would have to look up his spell list to figure that out. Yeah, that self-damage is getting kind of ugly, but it does help. Looks like a fire spell. Yeah, but the question is, what is it? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, the only cheat he's got is the power pips. Global. It's called Krampus. Oh. It detonates a DOT, then applies 2 more, that each deal 315 fire damage over 4 rounds. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I gotta hurry up, so... Yeah, I definitely need to strike next turn, or I'm going to get killed. Yeah, I'm down to about 1/3 of my health. Yeah, it's gonna have to be spear and then shoot. Kraken. It's not Kraken. Shiki. It's Krampus. I'll put it there, if that helps you. Maybe it came through bad or something like that, but that's the spelling question. Oh, I can't even do anything yet. Well, I do have Shadow, so next turn I could do... Oh, a -80 Death Shield? Yeah, was it with Death Guys and casting Death Shields? I don't get it. Yeah, I need to hurry up. I'm down to like 25%. Yeah, I need to strike now and I need to heal myself. I'm going to die. Can't face it. Hey, Admiral, how you doing? What is up, Admiral? The storm spell one of his minions just used on you was Kraken. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Going around him to farm for XP and his drops, good times. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's definitely a thing. People still do it. And I'm down to 20%. Ouch. Yeah, I definitely got to attack now or I will get killed. In from the bowls, munching a sandwich? Yeah, what kind of sandwich? What do you got on your sandwich, Admiral? Yeah, this is close. Hopefully I can at least get a good hit off. Okay, well I got a good hit off, that's what I care about. At least his minions are out, so then I don't have to worry about them anymore. Yeah, this is really gonna be difficult because of the lack of power pips. And I'm only gonna get one every 3rd round, so it's gonna be even harder. This fight's just gonna be a slog. Yeah, this fight's just gonna be a real slog. At least now there's only one guy attacking me instead of 3. What a toxic fight. Yeah, it's really just gonna be more annoying than anything. Yeah, I may even just sit here for a while and generate pips because I'm gonna need it, honestly. I may even just start passing a bunch. There's not much else I can do. Pastrami, pepperoni, coleslaw, smoked pickles, dash of onions on toasted sourdough bread. Ooh. That's quite an extravagant sandwich. That you got there, Admiral. That's a very extravagant sandwich. Need a bigger mouth? Immolate. Well, that's a different version of immolate. Well, it must be a variant. Because normally immolate is a straight hit back to you and a straight hit on your target. But I guess there's a different variant thanks to Spellman's. Yeah, I'll throw Scarecrow on him, and actually I should probably do done Wobbegong first, because then I could heal afterwards, but... Yeah, he doesn't seem capable of doing nearly as much damage to me though, so I'm probably not in that bad of shape. But yeah, after this fight we're gonna be having some fun. That was a good hit. Yeah, and I just gotta wait for another ice pip. Like, my goodness. I'm honestly contemplating just going for the balance pip and being able to start prepping again. I feel like that's gonna take less time. I want to get through this fight. Actually, I could keep it on ice pips because I have 3. So I can cast reshuffle now. And then that'll give me time to start looking for my prep cards. Yeah, and start grabbing my prep cards. Get out my spear so then I can get through some of the innate resistance. Speaking of which, how much does he have? Oh, I don't have it pulled up anymore. That's fine. Either way, I'm basically guaranteed to get through it. On the next hit, because of Sabrina's innate resistance, or not resistance, armor pierce, with the spear! Ugh. He's too many pips. Yeah. It's not really doing much with him, though. Yeah, I just want to make sure I can kill him on the next hit. Don't put a nuke on you? Well, I hope not, because otherwise I might be in trouble. just got a nuke. Cool spell though. Yeah. Yeah, that's Rain of Fire, the rank 9 fire spell. What? Nobody wanted to use nukes. Yeah, I just want to make sure he'll die. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we're good. Ooh.
Oh, thank you, my terrible foe. But one day,
Paul told you everything, did he? Sorry about the ruse. It was all a bit of fun. Usually there isn't anything that hazardous in Kingsland anymore, but those wild ones are different, and I don't want to know why. Where is Paul? By your camp? Excellent. I'll see you there.
Alright.
I'm telling you, Paul, it's like nothing I've ever seen. Giant birds with tiny wings, faster than wombats, meaner than drop bears.
What even are those things? I'd swear they're like those old legends, emos or something. But they're extinct, and they took me dream water.
This would be the false dream water you've been peddling?
What? Yes, technically, but it's not my fault. The Purple Lake dried up, so we had to make do.
Have you perhaps considered why the Purple Lake dried up?
Goannas?
Ah, it is late. Let us sleep here tonight and make for the city in the morning.
Oh, this
Rest
is
by the
gonna
fire
suck.
when you're ready.
This is gonna suck, this next fight. But we're gonna go ahead and jump to my main for a second. Oh, great. I was breeding a pet with her. Alright, hold on. Little bit of randomness here, Chad. Hold on. This is... I promise we'll get to it. This is just a little random because I'm trying to get a triple-double for my possible future storm run. So pardon the randomness here. It's only gonna be a matter of clicks. Find out if this is even gonna be a decent pet or not. So nope. That's a rip. Alright, trash that pet. Alright, let's put on my combat gear and go somewhere. Okay, cool. Alright, let's teleport back out to the aerial jungle because I was farming something here, but this is gonna be an easy spot to showcase the Fire Wallaroo spell. It is called Phantasmania, based on the Tasmanian Devil. This little guy right here. Watch! I like this one. He just kicks them. And they're all like happy. Whoop! Weep! Spinning with a rocket! What? There you go, Chad. There's the... There it is. There it is. There's the Fire Wallaroo spell. And that's on my main. As the old days. Hold on something on your keyboard to move your character. Free auto clicker days. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, this one is going to suck because this is the first...
Why can't I leave? Why am I still here? Everything is wrong. I reject this. I reject you all.
This is one of many guys that is going to suck. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about this. This is... Oh, boy. Yeah, I actually have to think about this one because if any of you are interested, I am kind of making an exception to the no looking at cheats rule for these solo... They call them minor cheat fights on the Final Bastion questline guide, and I would not call this a major cheat or a minor cheat. I'm basically gonna have to nuke him in one shot. Because of, if a wizard casts a spell, well actually if I keep my pip count low, if wizard is 6 or more, he will cast Scald, Power Pips, and School Pips count as 2. Shadow Pips do not count. Yeah, if a Damage Blade, Trap, Global, or Aura is cast, Rage will cast a Fire Time, giving a random charm is followed. Yeah, this could take multiple attempts. I'm gonna throw Virulence into the deck, actually, for that reason, so then I have a little extra firepower. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the cheats that I'm looking at right now... I think otherwise my deck can remain the same. What's my innate armor pierce? I'm gonna look. 38, so I can actually get through his entire innate resistance without the spear, so when I see it, I will discard it, but because it's part of my normal deck, I'm going to leave it in there. Because I don't want to forget to put it back in. So that's good. That I don't need the spear, and he does not have the ability to cast shields against me. You guys can imagine for my fire wizard, this was a huge pain. Because combustion affects both sides. So it's incredibly... This one, I think, took me a couple of attempts when I was doing it with my brother. I'll try running it with the deck that I have, adding that 6-turn Virulence into my deck. Let's see if I can do this part. See if I can do this. Yeah, he's gonna cut through my resistance pretty easily, though, because of combustion. It's the fire spell that gives more- it's the fire global that gives more damage and 20% armor pierce. Yeah, so it's random what he gives himself. That was some wrinkly brain action. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to think on the fly for this one. And these are solo fights, too. So have fun with these, Chad. If you ever play this game and get to Wallaroo, you are on your own. What? Oh, the wildfire treant steals my charm. Well, fuck you, dude. Yeah, so I don't need this spear, but... Yeah, 6 or more pips, he will cast Scald on me. Yeah, power pips count, shadow does not. So I'm not going to be able to hold on for too long. Yeah. Even Virulence counts towards this cheat. Cast a 10% fire spear. He's going to cut through my entire armor with that much. Ew. Oh yeah, he definitely will. Yeah, my entire armor's just going to be gone. Yeah, I need to start powering up. Ouch! At least it's on Scald and not on something that could potentially really hurt. At least it's on something weak. Because Scald on its own is not an incredibly powerful spell, but it does have some excellent utility. Like when my brother and I were farming this one boss 202 times in a row for Dreamwater, it was actually the clue to dealing enough damage. Yeah. Yeah, Sabrina will definitely have an easier time. Does he have the ability to stun me in any capacity? No. So I can actually safely discard my stun block. Because none of his spells have the ability to stun me. Which is good. Yeah, I gotta figure out a plan, and I need to figure it out fast. I'm definitely gonna need more than one hit to knock this guy out, unless I get lucky and I stay alive long enough to get all my prep out. Yeah, it's a random thing. It's a 15% pierce. Fire version of Bone Dragon. Yeah, I need to hurry up, probably, and just smack him a couple times back to back and see what happens. Get a good heal off. Yeah, I want to get as much prep out as possible, though. If I can get Dark Pact out, that would be fantastic, because then I have 2 attacks that are powered up instead of 1. Although I'm not sure how many rounds left I have on Virulence. I should probably be paying attention to that. It is a 6-round version of it, though, thanks to Sabrina's gear, but still, that's not forever. Yeah, next turn for sure I gotta smack him. I can't wait any longer. Yeah, I'm at 25% health. I really do need to hit him. I could even die, depending on what happens here. I could even die. Yeah, I definitely gotta smack him. Yeah, I could even die. If I live, it's gonna be by the seat of my damn pants. No, I'm not gonna make it. Shit. It's that repeated scald. Why are you even still going? Dude, just end the fight already. I think the answer here is probably going to be to attack quicker. I may have to temporarily shift my deck around. I could also try to use the Quench. But I would have to add 2 quenches into my deck in order to do it, and hope he doesn't burn them. That's gonna be difficult. So I'm probably not gonna be able to use that approach. Scion of Death may actually be useful here, because even though I have to be below 33% health, it doubles the damage of it. So that may actually prove useful. Speed. And speed, yeah. I have to get this fight done quick. I may actually temporarily take the Death Spear out because I want my deck to be smaller, and because he can't stun me, I can replace the deck, but I need to keep my hand as empty as possible so that I can get my cards out as quickly as possible. Yeah, because if he does get me below 33%, that could be my nuke to just obliterate him. If I can pull that off, I think I might actually be okay. Yeah, so let's go find some HP wisps in the outback. Let's try this tactic. And then I'll have Cthulhu and Scarecrow as backup hits. Yes, this is the outback. I'm gonna go find some health wisps. And then we'll try this again. Yeah, even for Sabrina, these fights are not gonna be easy. Yeah, because he doesn't have the ability to stun me. Or resist me. I can use that to my advantage. Yeah, the faster I start prepping, the better. Yeah, because I start with 5 pips, so it's only going to take a few rounds to build up. So what would 33% of 9620 be? What threshold would I have to be under? I could actually do the math right here. I would have to be at less than 3200 to fall under. So I basically have to be at 3200 or less in order for that secondary effect to trigger. But until then, I'm gonna try and stay and get a lot of prep done. Try and stay healthy as long as possible, so then I can build up my prep. Wait, he fizzled. Yeah, because I have 6 pips, 8, 10, 11. I need 11 for Scion of Death. Okay, what do I already have? I don't want to double up on anything. Okay, Scion of Death is probably just underneath in the deck. Yeah, I don't want to get too far down, because I don't want to die before I can set off that Scion of Death secondary effect. Yeah, technically the exact number is like 3253 or something, but honestly, I'm gonna shoot for 3200 or less, just to be sure. As far as the threshold for that secondary. Which is not gonna take much considering my health status already, so... Yeah, or 1850. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, if I... Okay, so next turn I could shoot him, but I need to make sure that I'm down on my health enough. So I'll cast another Death Blade and see what he does. Okay, so that's just Scald. Now what's he doing? Oh, he's just doing Furnace. Okay. 2 spells in a row is crazy work. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Scion of Death might actually be my clue. Okay, so I'm at 4K. I'm getting close. Next turn, I may actually hit under 3200. But I want to be certain that I'm under it before I cast the spell, because I don't want to rely on chance. This has to be flawless in order to work. Yeah, despite the power of Dark Pact, I don't want to go too far down. Okay, yeah, next turn for sure I gotta smack him. I will get under 3,200. Yeah, I'll be under 3,200. I could have actually attacked this turn, but... Ew, I hope I don't die from this. Okay, well that one's out. Yeah, next turn for sure I gotta smack him. Because I am officially under that threshold. Let's see if Scion of Death is the answer. Hopefully he doesn't hurt me too much. I could actually still die. Alright, no, I'm okay. I should be okay with only 3 scalds on me. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be close. Ooh, shit. I hope I don't die. Alright, I'm not dead. Alright, let's fire off this sucker. Mortis, save me! Ooh, snap. I love the look on Mortis' face right there, guys. Come on, can I nuke him in one hit? Oh shit. 30,000 damage! Thank you, Mortis, you rock, man.
Wizard, how are you?
Don't like hat double his health.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah. I needed it though, because if he had a crit block, he would have survived.
Are you okay?
If I had anything less, he would have survived. No, I am not okay. I just got attacked.
You dreamed of Dasein? Interesting. Maybe the dirt from Novus and the Sybil cutting we carry have facilitated a brief connection. Or perhaps it was just a dream. In either event, you should get our associates back to town, and then we can continue our journey.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick deck reset and just put a couple things back that I dropped. That was wild. I think that was about it. Yeah, and then my stun block. Yeah, that was definitely necessary, though, to ensure that he would die. Yeah, progression through Wallaroo is probably going to be pretty slow, considering...
Safe at last!
The difficulty of what's coming.
Well, well, well. If it isn't
Getting close, yeah, triple-digit health?
Ah, forgot about the judges!
I take it you two are still sneaking out of the city against orders and selling your bootleg dream water?
Would you believe... No?
No. You will be taken away.
Oh, boy.
Did I not tell you leaving town while the barbarians are at the gate is against the law? Yes, I know they're just a bunch of larrikins on resurrected birds. What I don't know is what they want. Have you heard them? They speak nonsense. They were mad about selling dream water, eh? So, they're just drovers after all. Drovers are a sort of political faction. They're all about keeping the dreaming for themselves, while townies like me, like those who built this city, believe in sharing it. These emu kids came riding out of drover territory, but they are not like normal. Most drovers are happy as long as we townies stay away from the Great Barrier. At any rate, their mighty birds are easily bested by simple fencing. they will never breach these walls. What a jittery! We're being invaded! I need to rally the judges. That means you're deputized, wizard. Go find...
1, 2, first gamey muse.
Oh, jeez.
3, 4, through skies we soar.
Oh boy. Herb. Yeah.
Five, 6, we know your tricks.
Oh boy. Go move, Plankton. Oh, she's cheating too? Oh, she's just a minor cheat. Alright. Smack it with the peace pipe. What peace pipe? I don't have one. What does she even have? Oh, +1 pip. Oh, double pip gain for 4 rounds. I don't think that's a spell players can even get. You can borrow mine. Nice. Yeah, all my sharpens are towards the bottom of the deck, and I'm not happy about that. Well, not thrilled, I should say, but... Oh, Blade Storm. Amped up version of it. Yeah, I want to see if I can kill in one shot. Oh. Hydra. Yeah. Rank 6 balance spell. Huh? That's like 4. Oh my goodness. I bet here see the bully bulls, the chair's so comfy. Alright, so I didn't quite kill her, but I could kill her next turn with Wobbegong Frenzy. Give her a nice smack.
7, 8. He breached the gate.
Is someone singing?
9 to 10. Our dreams begin.
Someone is singing. Great. How many times must I tell you, don't ask if someone is singing during a robbery? I mean, what, 5 times so far?
Enough, the both of you. We can't muzz this up for old Ned. Let's just tie this one up and get out of here.
Oh, it's just a 3-on-1. Ooh. Straight up shadow. That doesn't happen too often. The Colley brothers. Yep. Yep. They all possibly have the ability to stun me, so I am gonna throw down my stun block because I don't want to get stun locked. Yo, how's it going? Yo, Infamous! What is up, my dude? Welcome to the party. Honestly, actually, I could just do it like this. Hello, Toggle. Yeah, we're just chilling, doing Wizard101, continuing Sabrina Eldritch Scythe's run through Wallaroo. Over the next few weeks on Wednesdays, we will be playing her run out. Admiral, yes. Bye-bye, many great days. Thank you. Aw, none of them died? Alright, well. B07, S07, Admiral. Peace out!
Forget it! Just run!
You go, I'm outside.
Have you heard it his sing-song, wizard? When you go all shanty-eyed and dream, Here's yours.
You on the bird? You are under arrest! Stop right! Dang, she's gone. Crikey, those birds are fast. We've been chasing them all over town. Haven't caught a one. And now I've got to report this to the Prime Minister and Chief Judge. I'll need you to file a report as well. They should be in her office.
Top immersion voice acting. Yeah. It is pretty good with those little dudes.
Living dead birds in my city? I can't have that. I won't have it. Is this the wizard's fault? They bring upheaval wherever they go.
No, ma'am. These riders were here before the wizard. Best guess is they're drovers riled up over Dreamwater again.
What dream water? It's all gone. All the lakes, the groundwater reserves, all of it. They have all of the dreaming to themselves.
Never said it was rational, ma'am. Either way, it seems our walls won't protect us.
You've a loose cannon, Hopner. Near as we can tell, actually, a bunch of them, launching emus over the walls. I need you to take them out.
And bring the wizard. Their predilection for destruction might prove useful. A situation has developed.
Yeah, I don't want no side quests because they're not worth XP anymore, and even if they were, I can't gain anymore because I'm at the level cap. The story end. No, we're not quite done yet.
There it is, wizard. The crafty machine that bested our mighty wall. The emu cannon. Just the sort of invention the dreaming can inspire. But they look pretty elaborate. If we destroy them, it may be a bit before they can make more. I'll hold off the riders, wizard. You destroy that emu cannon.
Four, five, it's time we fly.
After them, wizard. They'll lead you to the next cannon.
So serene. Yeah. What do these people drink since the water's almost all gone? Well, what they're talking about, Shiki, is the dream water. It lets you do this fancy dreaming thing. I'm sure they've got, like, regular potable water sources. It's just this specialized kind of water is what's running out.
Load the boomer. Rain down the scaries! You're eyed, wizard. Eyed by me and by the arcane toad. He's eyed you a long time. Calls you chainbreaker, sand sifter, dream ender. And he dreams now to end you.
I was literally waiting for him to make it catchy. That's their motif. I was not disappointed. Yeah. Don't mind me, just busy mushroom hunting. Hey, Squall, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Yo.
One, two. Wizard, he's coming for you! 3, 4, to even the score.
Oh, there's that thing. It's just not even walking, just floating. It's just.
Help! Help! I'm in distress! There are monsters and shadows and squeaky things with teeth! Help!
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble. There's a bunch of bones here.
Help! Help!
All we need now is the T-pose and it'll be perfect. Yeah. Thinks his teeth is a rabbit. Maybe.
Told you my wizard call would work.
That you did. Now it's time to hunt.
Nah, you guys are gonna be easy. Oh, hold on, chat. I gotta take this call. guys. Okay, let me make sure my mic is back on. Oh, is my mic back on, guys? Yeah, I had to get up for a minute.
The prince ain't going to like this.
Wizard, I saw you enter this cave. Huntsman spiders? In Wallaroo? Not on my watch. You're under arrest, you mercenary creeps.
We have come on official business for the Colonial Council of Novus. This fugitive is wanted for creating black holes and general mischief.
Nope. The Spiral's wars do not come to Wallaroo. We have laws about that. I'll tell you about them downtown, or in town. Wizard, let's take this outside.
Okay. Is my mic back on, guys? Can someone verify? That was my other job.
So, you're popular. As a townie, I would really want to know why another world considers you a fugitive. We try to stay on good terms with them, but securing Hope Springs is my top priority. So, I'll delay these guys. It's on a ridge. I don't know how they got it up there, but I've seen a few of those wallabies head into yet another cave. Follow them and destroy that emu cannon.
Easy, they're up there! Just let me go! You! Strange face, tell him to let me go! He's Meddy's, I tell you, a Meddy's dog!
Oh no, I prefer Dingo. Well, who have we here? Human, magic, very quiet. Oh, you wouldn't be the wizard, would you? You fought some of me family. Oh, no worries. I understand. Out of context there, larcenies must have seemed quite villainous. Me merry band and I are anything but. We simply take from those who have too much and give it to those with nothing at all. Indeed, we are heroes.
That doesn't seem very heroic at all.
You may call me Ned Corley. And it seems we have an adversary in common. You wish to destroy those emu cannons, and his riders captured me men. Shall we join forces?
I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if I trust you, Ned. But I guess I don't really have much of an option now, do I? Alright.
You're not Rocco! Temple, stop them!
Let us show him what a mad dog can do, eh, wizard?
Oh, he's my little buddy! Oh, he gives me a little more resist. Cool. Alright, coffee's gone. It's a sage. Okay, I don't get it with the death shields. Makes no sense whatsoever. This is gonna be a pain getting through all that resist. I think even with a spear, I'm not gonna be able to get through it all. Yeah, more than likely I'm gonna need multiple hits. Yeah, it looks like my mic is working. Maybe I can do a triple hit back to back to back. No, even that's probably not gonna work. No, they both have death shields? This makes no damn sense. Why are they casting shields against the school they already have bulked up resistance to? This makes zero sense. My brother and I were noticing this during our run through Wallaroo, and it's like, do I need to start packing additional spears? Do I need to start packing Spirit Spear if I'm going to be fighting death enemies? Do I need to start doing that? Because that's another 20%. And do I need to start packing Treasure Card Death Spear? Or do I need to, like... What in the freaking world is going on? I think I need to start packing additional spears. I think that's really going to be the answer against death enemies, is pack additional spears. Extreme levels of toxic, yeah. And it's really only been in Wallaroo that my brother and I have seen this practice. It's very bizarre. Neither of us really understands it. The reason nor the anything. It just makes no sense. At all. Yeah, because that's even... Jeez. I actually managed to do enough damage. That required a lot more prep than normal, though.
You can't win, Ned Colley. Wallaroo don't belong to the news. Or the Olds. Or the Dream Stealers. It belongs to us.
I'll say, I did pick up the Spirit Spear. Yeah, and I've got a few Treasure Card Death Spears that I can use. Yeah, I may have to start packing those against death enemies.
Then why is it gone, Ned? Why is it gone?
Not because of us. Wizard, the emu cannon. Let's keep moving. I think I see me man. Let's hurry.
1, 2, he waits for you.
No, enough of your creepy song. Just release me, man, and maybe I won't hurl you into the purple crater.
Oh, but he's here. He's everywhere. He rides with us from Pink Shores to fight our Dreamtime War.
Dare we ask who that is?
The Arcane Toad. The Scary Maker. Freddy Krueger! Show him! Show the news the power he gave us!
For those of you who saw what Furiosa just said, I bet you can imagine what's gonna be happening throughout this world. Alright, let's go for it. Hey, my pet. Old Riley, our boy. He's a good boy. What? You lived by a freaking inch, dude. Those minor blessings.
So, who is this Croaker man?
Freddy Croaker is the bringer of birds, the dreaming master, the living nightmare of realms and streets.
Right, so he gave you emus somehow and sent you to Rampage. Why? How? We'll find out ourselves, wizard. Your emu cannon awaits.
One, two, I don't like you.
I'm not fond of him either. They trashed me ranch on the way here, and if this Croaker blighter is the leader, I'd have words with him.
Look, Ned's come to rescue us. I knew he would.
There they are, wizard. Chris, Liam, and the rest.
Hey!
Nice to meet you in the flesh, wizard. Well, sort of. Don't you remember such dreams you have? 1, 2, I'm coming for you. Well, here I am.
Yeah, mate? Well, here we go.
Alright, so I do actually have the cheats pulled up because I want to figure out the best way to do this. Because he's kinda gonna be tedious. A little bit. Yeah, I'm adjusting accordingly. Yeah, I need healing spells. Yeah, he doesn't have any stunning power. I will keep the spear though because of that stupid punk that can cast death shields for some reason, so if he ends up getting one. I'll actually go ahead and have a couple copies of Reshuffle, but then I'll add in a copy of Death Spear, and then I'll also pack a Spirit Spear in my main hand. And I'll take Virulence. But yeah, if you guys are wondering who I'm up against right now, that's where we're at. And I'm also gonna throw a basic Pixie in there because of... I'm actually gonna pack 2 because... I'm gonna switch to Life Pips, actually. And at the end of every 4th round... Okay. Yeah, because I need to get rid of that Nightmare Prone marker because it's going to be incredibly difficult to fight against it otherwise. Actually, I'm hoping that Spirit Spear isn't going to be needed and I'll just keep Death Spear in the treasure deck. I need all hands on deck for this one. This fight can be soloed, but you have to play it well. Okay, I did not initially draw it, so we will have to hold.
Sweet dreams, wizard.
Yeah. Cast a smoke screen and a Nightmare Prone marker. Yeah, this Pixie spell, basically everybody gets. Everybody gets that at the beginning of the game. It's a healing spell that everyone has access to.
Here's a nightmare for you.
Yeah, it's a random spell from a specific list. I can also use Cleanse Ward to remove this mark. Yeah, I'll see what happens here, but... Oh, the Shift Grey Wolf. Yeah, this fight's gonna be difficult. I'll try it once or twice, and if I don't get it, I got my laptop ready for my brother's account for backup. I'm actually gonna get it booted now so that it's ready. In case I do need him for backup.
1, 2, here's a nightmare for you.
Masswing Sorrow. And every 4th round, he does that random stun shield. Yeah, I just want to have it ready. Yeah, let's just get him logged in, so then we're not sitting there waiting for 10 minutes. Waiting for it to load.
This better not be love caught
I'm gonna see if I can get rid of these two guys. There we go. Yeah, get rid of these two negatives and then probably try to smack him.
Sweet dreams, wizard.
Are you kidding? I just got rid of that. Okay, I drew the other pixie. Yeah, I had two in my hand. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for my laptop to boot. And of course. Oh, I still got it. Alright.
This better not be love.
Yeah, I think the best form of backup my brother's going to serve is mitigating that cheat. I can give him a bunch. I can use a bunch of minor blessings on him, or with him. If Sabrina is the one that's marked. Yeah, I think next turn for sure I'm gonna have to smack. I don't really got much of an option. Probably should strike this turn, but because of all those death shields, I want to be able to kill. Yeah, it's a tough decision sometimes when to attack versus when not to. Alright, let's go for it. If I can get it down to being just him, I might be able to do this without backup. If I can get rid of his minions. I wholly believe this can be soloed. Almost anything in this game can be soloed if you got the right tactic. He's definitely gonna be a pain though. Hopefully I can kill his two minions off. Or at the very least, that guy so that he's not casting any more death shields. If I can at least get that guy knocked out, that would be really nice. Yeah, and he's still got more resistance behind that. Alright, well I got that guy out, at least.
Sweet dreams, wizard.
Oh, come on. Hope and pray this is enough. Oh, of course, now he's gonna give me a freaking -40, so I probably won't kill. I was hoping I'd be able to kill. But now with that -40, probably not. And I just discarded my hand.
1, 2. Here's a nightmare for you.
My goodness. unfortunately my death drain spells probably don't count for that healing trait. Or that healing cheat. Still killed it. Jesus Christ. Alright, well now I gotta reshuffle and... yep, he's gonna keep casting. Yeah, that's Monster Mash. That's a spell that if your enemy has negative charms, you can burn them and get, and increase the damage you deal to them. Yeah, I gotta reshuffle and look for my pixies. Into this freaking nightmare.
Sweet dreams, wizard.
Wait, they can stack?
Here's a nightmare for you.
What? They can keep stacking? That is nonsense. They can just keep stacking, apparently. Seriously, and I just got rid of a negative damage charm. Now he's gonna give me another one, and it's gonna be worse. He seems to love Shift Grey Wolf. Honestly, I'm not even sure that there's a point in casting the pixies at this point, because if they can just keep stacking, it's not really gonna do me any good, so... if they can just keep stacking indefinitely. Yeah, I'm not even sure there's a point. Now I'm being beguiled for a round. This is gonna be tough.
Sweet dreams, wizard.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep stacking them. Yeah, there's no point with the pixies. If it's just gonna keep happening.
Here's a nightmare for you.
Come on, can you stop picking the negative 40 damage charm? One. Yeah, there is no point. What's he doing? What? Aw, you asshole. And of course he's gonna eat my power as well. Yeah, 40.
nightmare for you.
Yeah, I would just probably have Arcor running interference. Stop picking the Shift Grey Wolf! He's literally picked that a good 90% of the time. Up to this point. And he keeps picking it even normal. Like, he's just locking me down. Yeah, I cannot even get rid of all of these.
1, 2, here's a nightmare for you.
He's literally picked it. Like, it says it's random, but he's literally gotten that one every single time. He's literally gotten it every time.
Sweet dreams, wizard. 1, 2, here's a
I may not even survive the next round. Let me see if I can get my brother in prematurely. Before I get killed. See if I can get him in his combat gear to help me finish him off. Oh, of course, friend is busy. So you have to start the instance together. Yeah, some of these instances you cannot teleport into, and you have to start the sigil with whoever it is you're gonna be with. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
1, 2.
He's not dead? Probably by a little bit. Unless I get... Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it. Yeah, this is not winnable. I cannot make it. He literally lived by 200 HP. That is freaking stupid. That is freaking stupid that he lived with 200 health. It's because of that negative 40 that he's constantly casting. And I can't get rid of it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repeat the whole instance again because in order for my brother to be present. That was close. That fight is soloable if he doesn't constantly cast the negative 40 moon spell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave and start it over again because apparently it's a friend is busy right now. At least it'll be easy because I've got my brother's support. I've already set up his deck for what I want him to have to mitigate that nightmare cheat.
You are not.
Yeah, we've already been through this, so I'm just gonna kind of blitz it. Yeah, that's the rule, is I have to try it by myself first. Oh yeah, I could probably adjust my deck back to normal. But I'll go ahead and have my brother start whittling them down. Yeah, so this is the Storm Wallaroo spell. This is Bunyip's Rage. So I guess I can show you guys the Storm spell for Wallaroo with my brother's presence. Yeah, I can't do anything yet. Yeah, this is his wizard, Ryan Darkhammer. I'll actually set my brother up to be part of the offensive, so that in between the healing... Actually, he may not even need to do much, because Sabrina's got enough power. It's just difficult to mitigate that cheat when it keeps stacking the nightmares. Yeah, if I was playing a life wizard, that'd be easy, because then you can just use, like, minor blessing or something, and it works.
Win, Ned Cole.
I think I see me man. Let's hurry.
Yeah, just to keep my brother moving along with me.
What?
Yes, yes, yes. We've already been through this dialogue. Oh yeah, I should have adjusted my deck. I gotta do that in between combats here. I gotta change my pips back. I'll adjust my deck in a second here. Yeah, we're gonna have to look for a stopping point here pretty soon as well because of the time we're getting to. It's almost 2 o'clock. So we'll see where we are. We'll look for a good stopping point once we get through this instance. See if we can find a good spot. And then we will pick up next week with a continuation of Sabrina's journey. Alright.
So, who is...
Yeah, we've already done this.
What?
Yeah, we've already been through this dialogue. Alright, I'm gonna get my deck adjusted. And back to the way it was. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's Yep, so my brother's gotta run the interference. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait a sec, so then I can see what is gonna happen.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, so he's putting it on me. Because it is random what wizard it goes on, so if it was going on him... Oh, he does it on everybody. The, negative accuracy. That's interesting. I didn't think that was the... Maybe I misread the cheat, but... Whoa, Wizard101 again? Hey, Lorenzo, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a good few months since we last picked up Sabrina's run, but it was primarily because Wallaroo I hadn't done with my brother yet, and I didn't want to spoil. I didn't want to spoil myself on it.
1, 2. Here's a nightmare for you.
Yeah, for him it doesn't matter if he gets the -40. I need to keep it off of Sabrina. I did just try to beat this guy solo, and I came within about 200 HP of being able to do so. But he lived by 200 HP because I had 5 -40% damage charms on me, because he kept getting that same spell when it's supposed to be rolled randomly to try and smack. Alright, so I'm gonna have my brother start running interference. And I've got some healing spells in his deck, so then I have them for if Sabrina gets hit with the Nightmare Charm. And that Nightmare Charm lasts indefinitely until that wizard is healed, and they can stack, which is really unfortunate. Some bosses, they only replace it if it's been removed, but this guy keeps stacking them. So you may have to heal multiple times in rapid succession, and I'm not really a fan of that, so I've had to call my little brother's wizard in for backup. And I do have that as part of rule number 1, that I have to try alone first. Or Sandy can heal him.
This better not be love.
So. But yeah, how you doing, Lorenzo? Hopefully you are doing well. And yeah, part of the reason, chat, that I have that part of rule number 1 where I can call in my younger brother's wizard for backup is so that we're not stuck for 2 hours in one place trying to figure it out. And some of these fights are actually impossible to do solo. Think the Aberrant Paradox at the end of Caramel. That boss, literally if anyone can solo it, it's probably death, but only if you are maxed out, which is not possible in Caramel. You cannot get maxed out in level or otherwise before that fight. Yeah, get that guy knocked out real quick. Yeah, get him to not be able to cast Death Shields, so then I have an easier time dealing with the Toad. Doing good, just chilling. Was playing some Portal 2 and never finished it back in the day. Oh, I have had Portal recommended to me by multiple people. My brother has it on his account, so I could play it through Steam library sharing. That's how I have found a couple games that I really like to play, is by playing his stuff. Cindy! Yeah, so she's keeping my brother's wizard alive.
Not be love conquering all.
Yeah, and pet healing spells do count towards that cheat, so as you guys may have seen, so that does help. But pet maycasts are finicky, so they are not guaranteed, they are a chance. So I could not rely on that for this fight. Okay, so he's out. Let's see if I can quick ramp this up. Try to go for a big hit. Also played a lot of Slay the Spire lately. Oh. Wait, my brother to pass. Listen to your advice and stop focusing on the heart and just going for ascensions. I'm now on 13 for Ironclad. Okay. Oh shoot. Did I just fuck this up? I probably did. Oh, we might be okay. Okay, no, we're caught up. Nice that you're on 13 for Ironclad. Yeah, the heart is not required to do the ascensions. You only have to get through level 3.
Sweet dreams, wizard.
Is he giving it to me? No. So I think I can kill at this point. Probably, but I want to get rid of that accuracy charm first. Yeah, I've gotten up to 16 with Silent. I have not beaten 16 yet. I only have a couple for Ironclad and Defect, respectively. And I've only beaten the game once as Watcher, so I only have level 1. But once I complete Ascension 20 with Silent, I'm gonna probably move on to Ironclad next. Alright, so I got that off. I should be able to kill now. Yeah, I got Silent at 5 or something, Defect at 1, and can't beat the game with Watcher Bolt. I don't got that one. Yeah, Watcher is hard. She's tough. My brother loves her for that reason, and I'm like, you're nuts, dude. Alright, I think we are done. Yes, I think we are done. We are done! Alright, so we'll go ahead and...
1, 2, Freddy's not done with you.
Yeah, you're gonna be done with me though, Chuck, so... I'm gonna send my brother's wizard back to the hub so then he can heal. Yeah, my brother. Yeah. Watcher's my brother's favorite too. Really?
3, 4, we've only started our war. 5, 6, while you play politics. 7, 8, I'll breach the gate. And 9, 10, my dream will win.
Did he just fade away? Great. At least the creepy song is over, and his emu cannons are going.
But he's got Ascension 20 on everybody, I think. Dude's got too much time. I
Boys,
wish.
let's get on with our plan.
Alright. Yeah, I think at this point we'll look for a stopping
Wizard,
point.
you did it! The emu cannons are destroyed, and the emu riders are... Ned Colley.
How are you now, Judge? Long time no see.
You fiend! You thief! You destroyer of order! You're a... What do you mean, stop, wizard? Do you know who this is? This is the most wanted, most dangerous outlaw in all of Wallaroo. Robbery, arson, kidnapping, and worse. He's done it all.
Indeed, I have. And sorry to say, Wizard, I'm about to do it again. Boyos, grab the Judge. Our ride should be waiting by now.
Release me at once!
Been a pleasure, Wizard. But do yourself a favor and stay out of this. Just get back to your own mission.
Alright.
Why? Why you barging in? This ain't your world. This ain't even your spiral, right? So why? They just keep fighting. One side sellies, one side breakies, and we just rots in between. The olds must go. The news must go. And you must go. Leave us alone!
Yeah, she's creepy. This Crocodile Dundee world, yeah. Yeah, it's based on Australia, if you couldn't tell.
A dingo took our judge? I didn't even know we had a judge. Wallaroo has grown quite wild. The waters from the Dreaming have receded, the springs have dried up, and now you say a Toad Man is using the Emu Riders to war against the waking world? Strange. But Ned Colley is a name I know. As I awaited you in town, I spoke to the locals. Many spit at Ned Colley. Many whisper his name with quiet awe. He is thought to hide out in a township in the distant Wobbegong territory. Let us report this mishap, and then continue our...
Yeah.
What, you wish to rescue Judge Hopner? Yes, of course we must. Indeed, the Wobbegong is on our way, the territory of the Drovers. We will need their permission to enter the Dreaming. Perhaps your Judge Hopner can entreat them officially for us. We'd be wise to secure a creature to take us. Have you seen the Wombats? They serve as beasts of burden in this world. Let us seek their aid.
Alright, so I think this will be our stopping point for Wallaroo, because I have to get up, go get some lunch, and pack my work lunch for today, so... we'll get this talking done, and then...
The noble wombat is hardier than it appears. It would have to be to survive in this world. Still, they are docile once they've warmed up to you. The fastest way into a wombat's heart is to just play fight. Like an energetic pet, they love a good tussle, albeit with cards and magic. Fight with the wombats until you've earned their trust.
Alright, chat, we're gonna go ahead and do an end of stream progress check. We are on a quest named The Way of the Wombat. This is quest number 26 out of 83, so we are roughly 25% of the way through. As a preview for what we're going to be getting involved in next week, we have a lot of cheats coming up, including another solo cheat with those dream assholes, I'm gonna call them, because they really are not... They're gonna be a huge pain, because you have to solo them, and they cheat, and it's crazy. Yeah, we've got a lot of potential cheats here. Lots and lots and lots of cheats coming up next week. So I will see you guys next time. I will be live again tomorrow for Deep Rock Galactic. We're going to be doing the deep dives. Ryer is going to be out of town though, so I will be trying to do a speedrun of the deep dive. See you then, everyone.